Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I'm going to be introducing the Aera Tarot. Now Aera, I got this around Christmas time and I lent it to India, so it was missing for a while. And I'm going to do a review of this later if I have time. If not, I'm going to do it on Patreon. It's a lovely accompanying book that has just beautiful artwork. Now there are different artists in this box, which is what makes it very unique. It has 4 different artists in there: Mary Applejohn, Eden Cook, Krista Gabbard, and Julia Aera. And it's all different. You can tell from each one of them sort of what their works are like. So I'm going to start with this, and I'm not sure what I'm going to title this video, but I'm going to figure as I go along. I'm going to get a feel for these cards. I've only handled them like once, so I gave them a good shuffle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a storyline on what's going to be coming up. We've got stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. Now obviously I'm not going to use the whole big stack, but I'm going to let you choose from a deck. This is going to be fun. I'm going to give you a visual to choose from, and then we're going to see what you would like. So here's our 3-card pick. We have this lovely lady that looks like she's off with some birdie birds. And then we have number 2. I love that tree with the eggs and the unicorn. Number 3, this looks like something to do with the oppression of time. Again, if you're curious about this, this is called the Aera Tarot. And I love the fact that it has different artists. And I have yet to use it, so I'm excited to use it for you guys. And we'll see where this sort of brings us on our journey, because I'm excited. I already made 2 videos today. One outside, and the wind capacity was too strong, and I didn't really want to subject your ears to that. So I was like, I'll just make another one. And I had made one earlier in my car where I was waiting for Hagen, and it was like, again, it was another thing where it was a little annoying. So let's see, I'm going to let you make your choice. And if you have started with that one, this, again, if you're curious about these top cards, they're Oracle of Visions. And let's see, we have number 2. So how are all of you doing? I hope you're doing well. I had to have a little reboot of myself today. When I woke up, I had to play Uber for a lot of people, places, and things, and it was one of the most beautiful days. And I got myself really upset because I just wanted to do some nice reads, catch up on my work, and be outside, and I didn't have that opportunity. So I was getting very you know, grouchy and down in the mouth and victim mentality. And it was funny. It was my daughter that was like, Mom, you have to snap out of it, because, you know, you get to choose your mood. And if you decide that you want to be angry and upset, that's going to carry over. And my son was so cute. He put on Simon and Garfunkel music for me, which I love, the Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And that beautiful verse, it's like, sail on, silver girl, sail on by. And I immediately was like, my heart rate dropped. I was in such a good mood. It was such an moment. It was so relaxing, because like a lot of you, I can get ahead of myself, and we don't need anxiety, and we don't need to be rushed. Life is to be meant to be experienced in a very chill manner, and we just have to remind ourselves that, right? Slow it all down. Have a pleasing personality with ourselves. You know, enthusiasm has to be tempered with a little bit of chill, right? Controlled attention, some self-discipline, but definitely a positive mental attitude. And once that's realigned, ta-da, then it's time to sail on Silver Girl for sure. So let's see what's going on with this one. This is about belonging, acceptance, and assimilation. So the primary joy of life is acceptance, approval, the sense of appreciation and companionship of our human comrades, right? We do enjoy our time alone, but it's definitely nice to spend time with people that are wonderful. Our sense of belonging and acceptance by others requires affirmations. Peer recognition and acceptance is a compelling motivation and reward for our participation, right? To that aim, we may have to demonstrate to some degree our allegiance to them. Some communicate their allegiance and commitment through body markings, tattoos, transient expressions such as dress code and fashion. Still others by their conduct or mannerisms. Whatever the form is, all are variations on the same basic objective, right? Namely, a confirmation that I am this and I belong, and in turn you are this and we accept you. So the flamboyantly coiffed female modifies her appearance with a disguise in order to assimilate. The masked beak transforms her visual persona, and her poise and means of posture further confirm her spiritual transformation. She is at one with those she has joined. So in our enthusiasm for desire and acceptance, we must be careful to stay true to ourselves, right? Are we really comfortable with the me we are claiming, or is it strained, forced, and ultimately unsustainable? Great question, right? Are we doing stuff to fit in, or is it sometimes it's just a brief creative vision where it's like, oh, I might like to go here. But again, we can define our purpose and our direction as we experience different places and cultures, right? Absolutely. Feel free to experiment. Again, today is about some great mental attitudes, right? It's a medium which we can travel through any other time, place, and experience with ease. If we're just positive, we're like, guess what? If I'm in a position right now I don't like with people I don't particularly enjoy, this is going to pass quickly. Everything is temporary. Again, enjoy the route. So let's see what sort of messages. I'm just going to pull out like maybe the top 5 cards to see what's going. So you have the Devil. Don't be afraid of the Lovers. Ooh. Whoa. Death. Amazing. Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. My goodness, this is, I wanted to get an overall temperature feel of a journey that is going to come before you throughout the summer and the next coming months. So now the image is clear to me. Before I was like, all right, guys, let's do this. I have yet to use this deck, but I do feel a familiar sort of feel with it. So I really like this. I just want to see what the Lovers is in this book, because I'm excited. So basically we know, and I don't have to define that so much in the Devil, is I feel like a pull. It is a pull towards this particular group. I feel like you love being in love, and sometimes your choices in love is not that wise because you love the feeling of it, the euphoria and the pull, but you're moving towards a brighter, better vision of this, and not just filling that void with any person, but someone who is a wise choice that is going to make you feel fulfilled. So I love this. 2 lovers dance intertwined. The Lovers represent those things that we associate most with love, right? Partnership, commitment, sexual attraction, and passion. However, this card is also about choices, right? The Lovers would have you consider the many facets of each choice that we make in life, the same way we view our lover as more than an object of attraction. You know, this card indicates that your love life is entering a stage of deep connections. It may also be encouraging you to examine your priorities and values so you'll be well equipped when the difficult choices are made, right? You're trying to hopscotch over these old behaviors and connectivities that just don't work with you. You know what I mean? They don't jive. You end up giving too much or receiving too little, and then feeling like, wasted efforts, right? But not in this new, fresh pasture that you're seeing, because again, you have this Death card. You are definitely releasing old ways and things that aren't. So let's just say, okay, so this is the skeletal vulture, and this is crouching between branches and new leaf vines, right? The Death card does not necessarily symbolize literal deaths of any sort. I always have to reiterate that to people, but it's more a positive harbinger of change. It tells us that we need to let go of old habits, right? Especially surrounding love. So this group has a new love attitude, a better love attitude, new ways of thinking in order to allow for more rewarding patterns to emerge in our lives. If you resist the changes, there's some pain, but if you embrace them, the trust that you have in life as something better in store is a profound experience for you. So you're really understanding, you know what? I don't need these old addictive behaviors or patterns that don't serve me. My new love is coming in, my soulmate, bam. And guess what? I'm going to release these old ways. I want profound change, and you're going to get it. Ace of Pentacles, woo! Ace of Pentacles is completely about abundance and how we see that, right? And miraculously enough, it's like we define what we think is abundance in so many ways, right? Some people it's a happy family life. Some people it is I'm going to go back and see too if they have a good meaning in this, because sometimes there's some beautiful things. Sometimes it's just peace of mind, right? That's my thing, peace of mind. So in this, it says, a field mouse in her sumptuous garden, grassy golden coin. Look forward to an abundant influx of positivity when this card appears. Yeah, this group, you have a bounty of wealth, inspiration, and prosperity definitely coming in the near future. I feel this. This ace definitely speaks of upcoming change for the better. It's likely related to your existing goals, okay? The incoming windfall will be the result of your hard work and commitment for sure. It has to be time to invest more energy into your current area of focus, as well as the following changes are going to bring you a new breath of prosperity. So reflect on the garden of this card. There's definite cultivation, but the lushness has come organically and you have put in the work. And the sun, please. This is such a robust group for change. Really impressive, well-connected, lifelong love, because you've learned your lessons. That's, I love whether death tower come in with the devil. It's like goodbye to those experiences and patterns that just don't work. And you know, if you've learned the lesson, you know, karmically you have learned that lesson and you're ready to move on and step into the sun, which is like, ta-da! You know, a warrior stands right there in this patch in this particular one, and he's poised for action. The sun card is about power and good fortune for sure. It represents, you know, a lot of positive attributes in life, such as enthusiasm, growth, and victory. But you've sown your fields with very good choices. You're waiting patiently for their growth, and your hard work is going to pay off, and victory is close at hand. Look at this with monetary love. It is such an influx of good news for you guys. So this group, congratulations. You have abundance in love, abundance in finances, and abundance in self-actualization as well. You're stepping into a beautiful, mindful area of your life where you're giving all things consideration that you may have overlooked before, and I'm super happy for you. So beautiful energy, group one. I love it. Feel free to watch the others. There might be some more information that you garner from that as well, and they're only about 5 minutes long. So love and light to you guys. Wow. And if you want to know anything more about this and you need a personal read to get the who, what, when, where, whys, all my information is down below for private reads. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video. And come on over to my Patreon page if you want to see. I'm going to definitely be doing a review on this because it's very impressive. And the more I talk, the more I enjoy this deck. It's very right away, bang, right off. I connected with it right now. Some decks take me a bit of time, not this one for sure. Again, all my links are down below. Come see the new Goddess Provisions box too. The link is down below. It is beautiful. The stuff in there, the headscarf I wore all day. I was so happy. I mean, oh, the stuff in there is beautiful. So check that out. My Etsy store, I have lots of fun new stuff in there. There's an amethyst dipped in gold bracelet that is beyond. So come check that out too. So wow, you guys, great energy. Look at this. Yeah, your love is coming in. These soul connections this summer are absurd. Look, the sun. Yeah, you have that beautiful warrior presence of strength and understanding. Beautiful group one. Okay, now group two. You have number 23. Let's see what's going on with her. I'm so impressed with these cards. I didn't know how well I would connect with them. And there was just an immediacy, you know. I was like, click. They clicked right in. The writing is beautiful. The imagery, I don't even feel like I need to defer to some of the stories in the book because I get a very clear channeling energy from these cards, which is great. So this is about providing shelter. Home is a shelter from the storms of all sorts of storms. Our relationship with the natural world is at its lowest ebb, and humans are becoming increasingly detached. Our physical lives may have been made for comfortable by technology advances, right? But our spiritual lives are becoming diminished. A woman transforms her body with symbolic tree on her back as she offers support and safety to nature. The sincerity of her offer is accepted and returned with complete trust. A warm glow is generated from that interaction. In the distance, a unicorn notices and looks on approvingly. But ironically, there's a sad poignancy in his attention. Is it that the magical creature has seen so few such acts? You know, the overall trend here is hope that we are at least aware of our damaging imprint and increasing acknowledgement of our desire to redress the imbalances to nature and otherwise, right? So let's see what sort of your messages are from this beautiful new deck. Again, if you're curious, it is the Aera Tarot, and it has different artists, and it's amazing. So again, I'm going to do like I did with the last time. Oh, look, you got the star. A lot of beautiful stuff. So I'm going to go down on this, and you have the 5 of Swords. I'm going to go like this. And the 10 of Wands. 7 of Cups. So this group, yeah, I see, you know, more diversity in your life, and this is going to help you overcome some things that are happening right now. So let me see. You know, in this particular thing, I love this right here because it's like a woman diving through the night sky and chasing after the star. It's a card of hope, right? The universe is looking out for you right now, and now's a time of renewed self. The moment's definitely come for you to look towards your future. You want to leave behind your hard times that you've been through. You know, I can feel them. Disagreements, money troubles, bitterness, shadowed times, all those things that happen to everybody, right? They aren't enough to stifle your spirit. They're just not. Your life is transforming, and it's going to fill into positivity and opportunity now. It might be the ideal time to invest yourself in your plans. Your dreams are important. Don't wait for somebody else to validate them. You know, and I have several people right now that were like, Melanie, I really want to consider doing this, you know, as an option, as a job. And I'm like, of course you should. Who are you asking that would ever tell you not to? Who would tell you not to follow your dreams? Because listen, this is part of this. In the hissing adders in this, they're draped across 5 unattainable swords right here. The upright 5 of swords symbolizes the kind of one-sided conflict that can sap your energy, right? But it amounts to nothing in the end. So in order to reach your nearest sword, the one that would likely sustain any number of painful bites, this card reminds you that it's an important time to recognize when we're being manipulated, guilt-tripped, and goaded into fruitless arguments. In these situations, it's often better to shift perspective or to simply walk away. Okay, I feel that victory can easily be attained here if you notice what's going on. Slow down and observe, and you will be the victor, because what's happening is somebody is trying to guilt trip you or goad you into arguments just to keep you engaged. And some people do that. You know, it's like, it's unfortunate, but some people would rather have shouting than silence because they don't like to be ignored. You've seen those people if they don't get their way. Now with this Wands card quickly following, this is a humpback whale swimming through the silhouette of a body embraced by arms. The 10s and tarot represent definitely completion of a cycle. This 10 suggests that you are finally reaping the rewards after investing a great deal of effort, okay? There was a strong sense of responsibility with this card because where there's fulfillment energy, there's also new burdens. The dream is no longer a lofty idea, but it's definitely your concrete reality. But it does require work, right? You may feel overworked and stressed right now, but you know, this urges you to figure out a more long-term way of dealing with these challenges, perhaps delegating tasks as necessary. Let me give you an example. Me, my jewelry is taking off, my course is taking off. I'm getting more and more help from people around the world going, Melanie, I have this skill. Can I help you do this? Melanie, can I do this for you? And it's amazing. And I'm receiving help where I need it. And before I was like, I got this, I got this, I got this. And my daughter's like, Mom, I can package up your jewelry, because one thing I hate dealing with, I don't know what it is, tape. I get all annoyed and my life goes to hell when I deal with tape. So she's like, I'll do that for you. So see what I mean? When we position ourselves in the right way and we can delegate some of our smaller tasks that we may not have time to, our life can be met with ease. And again, like if I do a special on my reads, I'll get, you know, anywhere from 20 to 30 reads, and I'm trying to whack those all in 3 or 4 days, and it can overwhelm me. So what I do is I just start to reissue a statement to myself each day. I go, I'm going to do this 1, 2, 3. After I finish these, break 1, 2, 3. After I finish these, and that's what you have to do for yourself. Start writing stuff down, because this dream that was up in the air is now solidly on the ground. And here with the 7 of Cups, you know, these cards are really remarkable. They do speak to me very quickly and very precisely, and it is amazing when we refuse to be manipulated or pulled into something that's unwanted, how quickly we can ascertain what's really important, right? Because we're not easily deceived or manipulated anymore, right? And this is about illusions, shallowness, truth-seeking, affairs, all kinds of things come into play with this. So this is a masculine woman, and she's carrying a tray of spilling cups. So she's the central figure in a crowd of masked animals. The 7 of Cups is a card that warns about the power of illusion. Life's presenting seemingly fabulous options for you to choose from, but you have to look for the truth and not be swayed by shallow flashiness right now, okay? Remember that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. This card often alludes to romantic entanglements and emotional affairs. I'll give you all an example. There is somebody on Instagram right now named Miller Susan is their thing, and he denotes himself as this world traveler in the sky. I found out from a few women, and then he flirts with all of them, and then he tries to extort money from them. I've had a few people come to me. So again, if you guys are on Instagram, this guy's name is Miller Susan. I don't even think that those are his pictures that he sends out, and he's just been doing all this stuff where he tries to just entrance women and tells them whatever he thinks they want to hear, and then he tries to extort money from them. So it's that sort of thing. If it seems too good to be true and you're hearing absolutely everything that you want to hear, really look into it and investigate, because you're someone who understands hard work and looking into things and making sense of them, right? And you're going to know what illusion is, and the star is going to help you that energy. Okay, beautiful. Group number 2, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, if you need anything, it's down there in my Etsy store. So now we're going to go on to number 3. Beautiful energy. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm just trying to finish this a little quickly, because if I go over times, it's very tough for it to upload for me. So card 38 speaks about, I love the imagery in this. It's very, very gripping. Inner peace, an instant at a time. How beautiful is that? It strikes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enough, dear watch. The pulse hath beat enough. Now sleep and rest. Would thou, couldst thou make time to do so? I'll wind up and be no more. That's from Benjamin Johnson. So we're lost in the moment, right? Staring into a void, utterly engrossed and transfixed on some specific point or action in the distance. In this state, we are oblivious to time and reality. Have you ever just started something that you love, a painting or whatever, and time just all of a sudden goes by, right? Time just flies. It's because you're engrossed, and it's important we have those moments in our day. Look, oh, you have the King of Wands. Beautiful. The Chariot. Things are going quickly. Oh, wow. Look at all these kings. Oh, my gosh. Whoa, and the Empress, beautiful. So this energy with you guys, what you're moving into right now is you have a grasp on where you're going and what you want to do. You're not going to mess around anymore. You understand that, you know, if you put your mind to something, you can simply do it, and you can have a lovely chill time about it. Like for instance, let's start with this king stag is resting in a meadow. His wand is growing green with life, and his crown is ablaze with life. So the King of Wands represents pure fire energy, right? Unlike other wand cards, the king doesn't pursue specific aspirations, but rather he seeks to change the world to match his vision. He excels at leading others, for sure, to do the work for him through encouragement and influence. This card indicates that you are a passionate and goal-orientated person, and you possess long-term purpose. You're not, you don't just, okay, I'm going to try this, leave it, try it, leave it. You go, but you consider the ideas of others, and you also accept help when you need it, which is beautiful. And the Chariot means you're not wasting time. You're ready, you're ready, you're on it, you're going. And I'm curious to what the Empress card might have to say in this deck, because they're also insightful. So in this particular one, it says the Empress crouches amidst the ferns, letting the life force flow into a glowing flower. The Empress represents the Earth Mother. She is the embodiment of femininity and the bringer of new life and growth. Okay, her energy is both really nurturing and sensual. She takes delight in seeing other people flourish. She loves when people thrive, and she fills all things with pleasure and deep fulfillment. So the Empress appears, it's a sign that you should take some time to focus on creative expression, okay? And also in the sensual world, how things taste, how flowers smell, finding a way to devote yourself, whether to another person or to a creative project, whatever will benefit you right now, move in that direction, because you're going to be very prosperous at it. You're going to do very, very well. And you definitely are a natural born leader. You work with honor, you work with vision, you definitely have it together. And I feel like no more arduous quests. You've got it. Your determination has brought you where you want to be right now. And with this, you're in a place of safety and refinement and gratitude and ready for your new experiences. It's very beautiful. No more disappointments. You've got it. And I love this King of Cups, because this is about intellect and mastery of emotion. Very important. Logic and solutions. You're not messing around anymore. It's like you're emotionally invested in each situation. You show love and empathy, all the while maintaining the knowledge and the logic that you need to deal with any given situation. Propels you right into wherever you want to go. I mean, sky's the limit for you guys. I mean, you dug deep, and now you're going to reap some major rewards. So yeah, it's it's the world is your oyster at this point for this group. Group 3, beautiful energy. I love that. So love and light to this group. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Come check out the Goddess Provisions box. It is remarkable this month. Beautiful. I love the headscarf, the candles. Everything is so great in this. And then if you need a private read or anything on Instagram, it's a great service that I can give you quick text answers like within 20 minutes. My Etsy store is down there. I have some fantastic pieces. This new amethyst piece that's dipped in gold and pyrite, this bracelet, it looks otherworldly. It's amazing. So come check out some of that stuff. Love and light to you guys. Seriously, look at this. You're like, woom, 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 kapow. You're in it to win it.